What's up, everybody? We are just a couple days away from Season 6 of Black Ops 6 and Warzone, and I apologize for my voice. I lost my voice at the Bills game a couple nights ago, and it's still recovering. But we are just 2 days away from Season 6 of Black Ops 6 and Warzone, so the intel drop came out today, and of course, like every Season 6, it is the Haunting. In my opinion, it's the best time for Warzone. It's right when Warzone's at its most stale, and the Haunting always brings a lot of fun back to Warzone. So I'm excited for it. I've looked through some of this content. I still think that the Modern Warfare 2 Warzone, the original Warzone 2 Haunting event was still the best because you had all those different events happening on the map at one time. We're not getting that. We're still getting a traditional Haunting event, but it's still always fun. So as usual, we're going to just talk about the Warzone stuff. If you want multiplayer and zombies information, I'll link this blog post down below, but we focus on Warzone typically here, so we're going to stay focused on Warzone, of course. Here's the roadmap really quick. And multiplayer's got some stuff coming. Zombies got some stuff coming, but we're focused on all of this stuff over here with Warzone. So let's go ahead and scroll down to Warzone because the side navigation works like 20% of the time when the post is fresh. Let's see. Oh, Warzone content. So map variants, we are getting a night Verdansk variant on launch. I'm hoping, for players' sake, that it's its own playlist, although I'm sure it won't be because it'll split the player base, which is already thinner than it used to be. And so I'm guessing that it's going to be night right on launch, which is unfortunate because night can get a little taxing if the lighting is too dark. And, then that's something you have to wait for them to fix. And also some people just don't like the nighttime. And it doesn't say whether it's going to be its own playlist or not. Rebirth Island is getting the same thing at launch. Now, the lighting does look a little bit brighter. So that's good, but it doesn't indicate that it's going to be its own playlist. We're getting Zombie Royale, which we've gotten every Haunting event, even Modern Warfare 2. Modern Warfare 2's Haunting event just had also had the mode with all the events and stuff, which I thought was a lot of fun, and I wish that would come back. It's the same mode it's always been. When you die, you come back as a zombie. If you want to go back to a normal operator, you have to pick up the antivirals by killing players or picking ones up that weren't picked up from players. As long as you have some zombies or living players alive, your squad is still in. And then it's set intervals throughout the match. Infestation events will bring back eliminated players as zombies to bolster the horde and ratchet up the tension and the fight. The zombie abilities this year, one is Mimic. It's prop hunt. You can disguise yourself as an item in the environment. So you can hide. There's a cooldown between uses. And then EMP Blast, disrupt the living and their gear with an area of effect attack that destroys equipment and disables vehicles and HUDs. And then Zombie Kill Streak, you can get the Mutant Injection and takes your abilities to a new level with Mutant Injection. This valuable item dropped by slain humans can be activated to temporarily transform zombie players into a powerful adversary. Its effect changing throughout the season. So at the start of the season, if you use it, you will turn into a Mangler. You have the Mangler Cannon. Deadly melee swipes. I'm guessing if you melee them with this, it just kills them in one hit. And the charge jump that used to be for normal zombies. And when you land, because you're the big Mangler, it will stun human players close enough to you. And then later in the season, Mutant Injection will change, which I think is good to try to keep the mode fresh. And each transformation includes its own suite of abilities. Note that taking damage while transform will decrease the total effect time, so use the element of surprise to down enemies and to remain in a stronger form as long as possible. They're also adding these portals around the maps that will launch you into the air to help you escape hordes of zombies. The Haunted Box, which is the supply box that gives you plates and ammo. In Modern Warfare 2, the Haunted Box was the original supply box. That was before it was its own thing in the game. So if you watch my stream or you watch when I play Breakfast Pod stream playing, we sometimes still refer to it as the Spooky Box. That's where that comes from. The more you know. Casual zombies. So for casual players, there will be a Verdansk and Rebirth zombies. The big difference is that the zombies in this don't have special abilities. which, you know, if you're a zombie, you're as good as dead, except for against the really, really, really casual players, and it won't count against or towards your stats. Have limited game progression. Rank stuff, we usually don't talk about rank stuff here too much. It's not as popular as it used to be, but here's the awards. Content coming to Black Ops 6 and Warzone, shared content. We're getting Predator, which I think is sick and makes the non-carryover in BO7 a little worse, but I still don't mind no carryover. So we're getting the Dresden 9mm. It's the MP40. And it's full auto, very high damage, manageable recoil, short range, and slower rate of fire. I'm hoping it's meta. The MP40 is always fun when it's meta and always has good iron sights. We're getting the Merrick 5.56 assault rifle, full auto, excellent range, and highly rewards headshots, configurable into a high power semi-auto. You convert to semi-auto with the CHF semi-auto conversion. It says that fire and burst controls upward climb or opt for compensator muzzle attachment to help counter the recoil. So I'm assuming there's going to be a good amount of recoil on it. Usually when guns reward headshots, there's a lot of recoil, so it's not as easy to hit headshots. We're getting a chainsaw melee weapon, and then that's in season. The first two were in launch, and then also in season the X52 resonator, which is this weird thing here. Full auto anomaly, extreme rate of fire and range, but with high recoil. Rapidly unleash a fury of projectiles with the X52 resonator. Its devastating rate of fire more than makes up for the low damage dealt per shot. Transform the weapon by adding one of the 3 unique shard attachments in the guise of crystals, each resulting in a different style of attack. Equip the orbed eruption shard for a versatile multi-shot, the spiked barrage shard for a slow but lethal 7-round burst, or the stone escalation shard for a powerful charge shot. This is the kind of stuff when people say Warzone doesn't feel like Warzone, that this is some of the stuff they're talking about. It's the skins, it's this kind of stuff. I'm fine with it. Have a little bit of goofy fun, but I'm not a fan of it personally. But I'm not like super upset like some people will be. New weapon attachments, GPR double barrel conversion, adds a second barrel to the GPR, allowing the weapon to fire 2 bullets at once, but at a slightly reduced rate of fire and with higher recoil. I'm trying to remember what Modern Warfare 3 AR had the double barrel attachment, and it wasn't ever good. I'm expecting this to be similar, but interesting nonetheless. And then the GPMG muzzle booster harnesses the energy of escaping propellant gases to improve bullet velocity and increase the rate of fire over time, but at the expense of recoil. This thing's already not meta. That's not going to change this. And I don't even think it's used like at all in multiplayer, but I'm not the content creator to speak on multiplayer. So that is, that is the content coming to Warzone. Like I said, I will link the blog post down below if you want to look at multiplayer and zombies. And normally I don't sound like this, but hopefully by Thursday I won't. So if you want to come hang out on Twitch and hopefully not hear this voice, or if you don't mind this voice, the next couple of nights, I'm live pretty much every night. Twitch is linked down below, as well as all my social medias, including car social medias and my single player channel if you want to check me out anywhere else. Any support here, there is always appreciated. And please don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell if you like this, Apex content, or game reviews. That's usually what I post here. And if you want to see that first, make sure you're subscribed and hit that notification bell. And comment down below what you think of the content. I'm always excited for the Haunting. I'm excited for the MP40 to come back. The new AR sounds interesting. But let me know what you think in the comments down below. I will see you on Verdansk. Get frying. Have a good day. Bye.